do today is we're just going to revise, what we have been doing. And so we're just going to jump straight into some revision. Now, guys, remember, we have actually learned a bunch of reasons. And before we do this, I'm just going to remind you of those reasons, actually. We have done angles around a point. We've spoken about angles on a straight line. We've spoken about vertically opposite angles. And we've spoken about all of our parallel line reasons. So corresponding angles, co-interior angles, as well as alternate angles. So this is my geometry cheat sheet that I have going on here, which I said might be useful for you guys to make as well. But those are essentially the 6 reasons we've learned. And you can use any of these 6 reasons in answering any of the questions that we have here today. Okay, so here's our first one. I'm going to give you 2 minutes. I would like you to try and tell me what the values of A and B are with reasons. Okay, Naledi, as I've said, next course is geometry of 2D shapes, and that is where we will deal with exterior angles and triangles and so on. So that is coming up, but that is the next course.
Let's give this question a try, my peeps. We can do this. We can do it. Onako, I'm not sure if you're looking down on your book and writing something, right? I need to see some writing over there. Well done, my peeps.
Guys, remember those reasons.
Yeah, put reasons also. Let's see. TK. There we go, my girl. Let me see you writing something on. I want to see. I'm interested. I want to see Amashe. Well done. I can see Amashe sitting on something, J, that I can see she's writing something. Hey, let's do this, my pip. Oh, Mami, it's okay. It's okay, oh, Mami. You will do this in class eventually. So don't worry, don't fear. Teacher Sam got us. Teacher Sam will teach us. Let's go, my pips.
And if you haven't done it in class, guys, don't stress. It's coming up. And so the videos are then on Watobe's website for you to go back and have a look at. And you're going to sort of get an idea of what the section is all about in today's lesson anyway. So don't stress. My Cass has just joined us. We're just going to enjoy her. She's very excited to be doing maths.
Alright, so what do you mean you don't see this? You don't see the screen or what's going on? If you don't see the screen, please log out and in again. It might happen that you can be able to see the screen. I see some answers coming on the chat. So let's answer, my babes. And anyone who's ready can raise their hands. And I'm sure Teacher Sam and I will be glad to. Whoa, I see some answers on the head. Onako. Let's see, I've been picking you. Tonight I've been picking on Onako. So
Onako's ready.
Onako is ready for us, Pims. Onako is going to teach us.
Okay, Onako, tell me, what do I do? Give me my reasons as well.
Okay, we will say A plus 80 equals 180 degrees. Reason, angles on a straight line.
Good, well done.
Good.
And so what is A equal to?
A is equal to 180 minus 80.
Good. And so my last step is?
That means A is equal to 100 degrees.
Awesome, well done, excellent.
Nice, explained, proper, done, 100%. Would you like to do B or should I give another one a chance?
Yes. Okay, I can do B.
Okay, let's go.
B plus N equals to 180 degrees.
Okay.
Good, and your reason?
Angles on a straight line.
Excellent. Keep going, I'll keep up.
B is equal to 180 minus 10.
Awesome.
That means B is equal to 70 degrees.
70?
170.
170, well done.
Well done. You nailed it, man. Thank you. Okay, so anyone who wanted to answer, you can lower your hands down. I know that there's a lot of ways that they can answer. Hey, Teacher Sam. So if you have answered it differently, especially if you find B differently. If you would like to raise your hand to tell us how you would find B in another way, you're more than welcome to do so. Let's explore, my people. But
That's
if you're
actually
finding, yeah, you can continue.
No, I was going to say that's a really good question. Could someone tell us how else you could have found B? Like, what other reason could you use to find B? Because we don't have to use the same reasons all the time. And sometimes our reasons can be different. And Yolene just brought up a very good point that yours might look a bit different, and that's okay.
Oh, look at my people are ready. Naledi. Let's go. Hi, Naledi. Oh, no. Naledi, you can put your answer on the chat, okay? Elite, would you like to help us?
Hi, ma'am.
Hi.
Hi.
Ma'am, we could use another reason, such as angles around a point equals 300 degrees.
Excellent. Excellent. Okay, so guys, just so that you are aware, once you have A, if you add A, 80, oh, she tried to draw a circle. She didn't draw a circle. A, 80, 10, and B, you get angles around a point. And so that is a perfectly valid reason as well. All right, so if you use angles around a point to find B, well done. Absolutely, 100%.
Well done, my pibs. We're moving. Please take screenshots. Screenshots, my pibs. Time for you to shine. Take that screenshots because you won't have time to write everything.
Okay, let's have a look here. Right now, in the last class, Miss Whitehorn, Teacher Sam could not do maths with this question. She's now figured it out, but she's been having a really bad day. So the maths was not working.
It was not messing, you know, the maths was not messing at all.
No. And so the takeaway is it's okay if we get things wrong, and it's okay if we make mistakes. We just have to fix them.
Definitely. So Tato is ready for us. Tato, definitely this question is yours.
Tato's saving me from maths today. Great.
Yeah, definitely. But we still want to see the answers from other students also on the chat. But Tato, you have this one, okay? It's yours. We are giving it to you. So just in a minute, you can raise your hand again and you can answer the question. Okay, let's see the answers on the chat, my peps. Let's do this.
And just so that you know, this x minus 24 is relating to the angle between those two arms. And then this 296 is this reflex angle over here. Okay, just so that we're all very, very clear on what these labels are telling me. But yes, exactly as Yolanda says, have a go. Remember your reasons. We don't do geometry without reasons. And let's see some answers. Let's see some hands.
Yeah. Minente is giving it a try for sure.
Good.
Guys, TK is concentrated on this question. So I'm sure she'll have an answer soon. I'm telling you. Emmanuel, remember to give your reasons, okay? I don't know if your answer is correct or not, but definitely give a reason.
And guys, that's actually also a really good point. Make sure that you have your reasons, even if you go a bit funny somewhere in your calculations, as long as your reason is correct with what you're doing, you can still get a mark for the reason. And so we don't want to lose a mark unnecessarily by skipping a reason. So make sure you've always got your reason somewhere, all right?
Hey, KM, I hope that you are working over there. I can't see your face, so I'll just give you a shout. Likue, I can't see your face either. Giving you a shout, my pips. You see, Ayanda gave an answer with a reason. So Uyanda, sorry, Uyanda. So everyone who has that answer, you can give your answer with a reason. It's a good practice. And anyone who's ready, who did we say we're giving this question to? Tato, wasn't it? I don't remember. Raise your hand if you want to answer this question. We are ready for you. So this question belonged to someone, guys, but I don't, sorry, I didn't write the name down. I think it was Tato. But anyone else who would like to help, you feel free to raise your hand so you can take us through this question. Letabo, yes, thank you.
I'm ready.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi.
So my equation is x minus 24 plus 29 plus 296 equals to 360 degrees. And my reason is angles around a point.
Excellent.
We're doing this.
So
Okay,
then,
you can keep going. I'll catch up to you.
okay, ma'am. So then it's gonna be x plus 301 because it's all of them added together. And then
Good.
go to 360. And my next step is x equals to 360 minus 301. So x is equal to 59.
Awesome.
Well done,
Well
man.
Done.
Ah,
Okay.
you nailed it, 100%.
Guys, just in case you are not 100% clear, the value of 301 comes from saying minus 24 plus 29 plus 296. So all we've done is added the like terms together there. That's fine. I like to do it like that. It just neatens up the equation. If you don't and you just do all your inverse operations, that's cool as well. But just so that you know where it's come from. Okay, but absolutely, angles around a point. Well done. You could do maths much better than I could do maths earlier. Well done.
Progress, my friends. This class is accelerating. I love it. I love it. Take screenshots, my peeps. Like this, you can look at it. You know, today's your quiz day, by the way. Hint, hint. You need to understand the work. Let's move on.
Okay, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you 3 and 4 at the same time, just because 4 has some parallel lines, 3 doesn't. So we're looking at 2 different sort of things, which is a little bit tricky, but we need to start getting comfortable being able to work with all of this stuff. So I'm going to have to give you a bit more time in just a minute, but let's do, we said 3 minutes at 20 past. Let's see how you go. I'll check in. So for question 3, there's 3 angles I want, X, Y, and Z. And then for question 4, I'm wanting you to find the value of X. Okay, so remember your reasons. Remember that you can use multiple reasons to get to answers if you need to, but always remember to put your reasons, and remember what you do might be different to someone else. Okay, and that's absolutely fine.
Yay, yay. This one, my bibs, it's chai. It's spicy. it's hot wings. I'm telling you. So we better get it right, y'all. We better chow this question. So let's go. We can do this. Let me see the people that are working. Let me start zooming in. Abrahams, I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you. Lichane, I'm on you. Eyes on you. Let's do this. Mtokozisa, today I haven't talked to you, man. You must raise that hand so we can hear your voice. And KM, what's going on? Huh? I normally hear your voice, but today, yes, you. Today I didn't hear anything. Yeah. No, KM, you. Let's do this, my pips. Let's do this. I see you guys are working really nice and hard. Smart.
And guys, remember on your diagrams, especially if like in your tests and stuff, I don't know if like you've noticed, but I love to draw my diagrams. It's the only way I can do geometry. So feel free to highlight and fill in and do what you need to do on your diagrams. They're yours. You do what you need to do to help you.
Cindy, girl, I'm looking at you and you're like, woo, ma'am. Not me. I'm looking at you, Cindy. You need to answer. You need to answer at least one question so I can hear your voice. Neo, what's happening? Diabetes, yo, diabetes, you're gonna give me a heart attack, my man. You need to answer. Okay, I can see some answers coming on the chat. Teacher Sam with some reasoning. Oh, how I love my learners. Yeah, they're doing so great.
Okay.
Is it time?
Guys, are we ready to do some answers? You can just chuck a thumbs up, thumbs down in the chat if you're ready or not.
Ooh, I can see. Oh, Reabetsu. Yeah. Reabetsu, definitely this one is yours. You're the first one.
Guys, are we ready? Thumbs up.
Okay,
Or thumbs
Lilita is
down.
still not ready, so we can wait. Unati is not ready.
That's all right. I did give you a lot to do. That's okay.
Yeah, Cindy's also not ready. But I think we're starting with 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll give everyone another minute or two and then we can start with 3. Ooh.
I just love how the volunteers, their hands are up. Oh, you guys are geniuses. You guys are really geniuses. So keep those hands up. Reabetsu, you are first. You can give me whatever that you want to give me on question 3, and then we move from there.
Okay, I'm ready when you're ready.
Okay, definitely. Reabetsu, let's go.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi.
How are
How
you?
are you? I'm good, and you, ma'am?
I'm good, thank you.
So, ma'am, I got the answers for Z and X.
Okay, cool. You can start with whichever one you want.
So, X is going to be equals to 30 degrees because they're vertically opposite to each other.
X or Z?
X.
Okay, so just careful. If
Oh, I mean, X is equals to 115
good, well done.
degrees.
My God. Ah, nice
Good, well
one. Nice
done.
save over there. Well done.
And exactly as you said, vert up angles are equal. Excellent. Well done. Do you want to give us Y? Z as well?
Ma'am, Z is going to be 30 degrees because vert up angles.
Well done. So same reason here.
Yeah.
Vert up angles equal.
Yeah. You see, Rabbit, I'm not gonna pick on you ever again. See, now I've spoken to you. My heart is like whoop, in peace. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Okay, so Babalwa. I haven't heard from. Oh, Babalwa is out. Oh no,
Oh, no.
where did you go? Okay, I'm gonna go to Tato. You see, it was Tato's question the last time. I was right. Tato, you back? Give us some answers.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi.
I wanted to give Y.
Okay, I'm ready for Y. Tell me.
Okay, I said Y plus 115 plus 115 plus 30 plus 30 equals to 360 degrees.
Yeah. I think that's
Okay, so just be careful there. I think you're on the right track and we definitely could do it. But remember, we don't have this angle over here. And I need to have all of the angles. Do you agree?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I'm going to give you a hint. What if we use these 3 angles? How could I find Y?
No.
I'm putting you on the spot. You don't have to answer. It's okay.
That's okay. They can help you. That's okay, Tato. And thank you so much for raising that hand. So I'm gonna go to who I haven't talked to. Pumzile, we haven't talked to you. Pumzile, would you like to give it a try?
Evening, ma'am.
Hi.
Ma'am, are we solving for Y?
Yes.
For Y, I said Y plus 115 plus 30
Yeah.
equals 180, angles on a straight line.
Excellent. Well done.
Well done.
Okay, so just so that we're all clear, what I drew in earlier as my clue was exactly that. If we add those 3 together, I've got angles on a straight line. Okay, cool. Pumzile, carry on.
On the left-hand side, I say Y plus 145
Cool.
equals 180.
Yeah.
Then I said Y equals 180 minus 145.
Excellent.
which y was 35 degrees.
Awesome. Well done.
You're like geniuses. Well done from Zile. Oh, you guys are great.
Awesome. Well
Okay.
done. Okay,
We
so guys,
do.
exactly. X is 115, Z is 30, and Y is 35.
I wonder how many of you got, so teacher said this will be out of what? So reason and answer, so 2, 4, 6, I guess. 6
2
marks.
for 6, yeah?
Yeah. So on the charts, can I please see with an indication out of 6, what did you get? We just want to see if we are on the right track over here or we're losing some
I'll
people.
show you where your
6
marks
out of
are.
6.
1, 2, 3,
Got 6 out of
4,
6.
5, 6.
Yes, my babes. Even if you get
Good.
4 out of 6, you still did good. Okay, well done. And I hope that you have corrected your work. 5 out of 6, that's still okay. Yeah, oh, y'all are adorable.
And
Oh,
guys, even if
that's
like your reasons are a bit different, you're welcome to double check with me. But like, you don't have to work out Y like that. You could have worked out Y using angles on a straight line this way. You could have worked out what this angle was that I pointed out earlier, and you could use vertically opposite. There's so many ways that you can do it. So don't think that you've gotten it wrong. You might have just done it a slightly different way. But if you have done it wrong, make sure, like Yolanda says, you've done your corrections.
yeah. Well done, my babes. We moved. Screenshots.
Okay.
Let's move.
KM, are you wanting to answer 4?
KM is like, I'm ready. Whatever you give
KM
me, I'm
panicked.
ready. Yeah, that's KM.
Hands
for
up.
you.
Your hand is up. That's why I'm asking you. Or do you have a question?
Definitely not a question.
Okay, guys, let's have a look at 4. Right, I'm going to give 30 seconds to anyone who wants to raise a hand or just
Yep.
finish off their working out. Otherwise, we'll have a look at question 4.
Ah,
And
yeah, this one the
I see,
money.
KM, you did want to
KM is-
answer.
Yeah.
Aye.
Yeah. Okay, give it a try. Give it a shot.
Hey, ma'am.
Hi.
Oh, ma'am, I was. So you see, ma'am, isn't 75 equal to the 11x minus 2?
And why?
Because of the
That fun if thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's that?
okay.
What's that fun if thing called?
Woo. On the chat, they're helping you a lot on the chat. Check it on the chat. Maybe it will jog some memories.
Corresponding angles.
Yep.
Well
Nice.
done.
Okay, so 11x minus 2 equals 75. Well done. I'm going to pause you there. You can carry on now in a second. Guys, remember, whenever we do, that's also not how you do corresponding, sorry. Whenever we do corresponding alternate or co-interior angles, we always have to state the parallel lines, but you can see here there's no labels. That's fine. All you do is you just state parallel lines. If there's no labels, you just write parallel lines. Okay, that's fine. Right, KM, continue on for us.
Okay, ma'am. So then you write down your statements, and then it's an 11x. Yeah, okay, yeah, sure. So then you write down equals 2, and then 75 plus 2.
Good,
Hey,
well done.
KM.
Inverse operations, guys. Okay, keep going.
Then you write down your answer, and then you divide that by 11.
Okay, what's your answer of 75 plus 2?
77.
Good.
Well
And
done.
then, like you say, we divide. So what is 77 divided by 11?
7, ma'am.
Awesome.
Yeah. Woo! Nailed it. 100%.
What's wrong?
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't actually have the answer ready.
You did well, man. We
Well done,
appreciate you.
Kim.
Well done.
Okay, guys. So exactly that. We can see the F shape, so we know they're corresponding, which means we know that they are equal. And so we can set up our equation and we can work out what X is. Alrighty, so we're gonna have a little break because we've done pretty damn well, and I think we deserve a break.
Yeah, really, you guys did well. I'm like, in awe. And Mineng say, I'll be so happy if you can answer a question, okay? I want to hear your voice, man. So next time, next round is yours.
Okay. There's our brain break. Get up, stretch. I don't see Kendra around today, so I don't think we have a stretch
Oh,
instructor.
Kendra's not
However, guys, get up, move your body, just like, I don't know, touch your toes, do some jumping jacks, get that blood. Oh, Kendra is here. I made
Kendra's
so many
here.
assumptions. Okay. If you,
stretch tips.
there's Kendra, see, he's ready. Remember, what you can do is you can try this little brain teaser, brain freeze, brain train, whatever you would like to call it. We're looking for what the glass of water, the burger, and the chips are. And just remember, in the third row, there's 2 boxes of chips in there. So just be careful of that.
Yeah, Teacher Sam is giving you a hint. Some of you are going to be down on the trap. It's a trap. That thing there, guys, is a trap. So be careful on the final answer. Ooh,
Sipesihle is ready.
yeah, I see a lot of hands, actually. Okay, so
Nice,
Sipesihle, we're
guys.
starting with you. Let's go.
Good evening, ma'am.
Hi.
Evening.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
So I wanted to answer number 1, the
Cool.
glasses of water.
Awesome.
So I saw that we're adding,
Well
not multiplying.
done. Well done.
Well done.
So it's 10 plus 10 plus 10, which is 30.
Well done.
Done.
Okay, so guys, all of the waters are 10 then. Excellent.
I saw.
You want to carry on?
She's gone. I saw Kubo. Kubo.
Okay.
Oh, my first time hearing Kubo. Kubo, I'm excited. Give it to us.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi.
So ma'am, I found out that the water is actually 10 and the burgers are 5 and the chips are 1. So the final answer will be 60.
Okay, so give me 2 seconds to catch up. So the burgers, I agree, are 5. If the water's 10 and we have to add 2 of the same thing, 5 plus 5 gives me another 10 to 20, right? That then means all my burgers are 5. And then if I remember correctly, you said that is it 1? Oh, show my English tonight.
He said it correctly. The chip is 1, he said.
Right,
So
so
the 1, yeah.
that would mean the 2 boxes, sorry everyone, the 2 boxes of chips combined is 2, which means that 1 by itself is 1. Now guys, what you need to remember is your operations. We saw this last week. We do the multiplication first and then we do the addition. So 1 times 10 is 10 plus 5, which is 15. All right, I saw that come through quite a few times on the chat, so well done. So just remember your operations.
Well, you still got it right. I think it's because of the multiplication in there, and then you got like disturbed a little bit. But I like how you just found everything, and then boom, and answer. So
and you noticed the chips. You noticed the fact that there were 2 chips. Not everyone sees that, so well done.
Yeah, well done, man. Okay, guys. What happened when the math teacher forgot to close her parrot's cage? Who got this joke? Polygon. So many of you maybe won't get it because you had to read it 3 times or 4 times to actually get it. But if you get it, well done.
KM is not appreciating my joke today.
I don't understand.
KM is like, yo, ma'am, maybe stop.
Okay, when we do this kind of stuff, you understand. Don't worry. You get to understand it. Well done, my friends. Well done.
Oh, golly. It's fine, guys. I think it's funny.
Yes, people get it.
Alrighty, are we ready for some more geometry?
We are ready. My kids are ready. Yeah, I'm thinking we got the joke. You see, you also got the joke. Hey, I'm not the only one.
All right, sugar lumps, let's try this one. So what we have here is our diagram. Now, please remember, the second you see those arrowheads on your lines, we're talking about parallel lines. So look for your Fs, your Zs, excuse me, your Fs, your Zs, and your U shapes. I'm going to let you try it by yourselves because you're on a roll tonight. We are wanting the value of X. Remember all of your reasons when answering your question.
Few reasons, also reasons, my babes. Let's see who's working and who's not. Let's check you out. Hey, Minenhle, maybe one day you'll talk to me, my guy, and I'll be so happy. Hey, because this guy is working hard, but no hands, no hands going up.
I'm glad we're working hard though.
Ah. I see Kendra is surviving over there. Litaba, what's going on? Are you like, you know,
focused?
Yeah, Litaba is focused.
Nice, guys, you're doing so well.
Sebenzile, are we writing there? Hey, Sebenzile, Sukazi, are we busy writing? I see.
Yeah,
See, I'm just double checking, you know, double checking. I see Liche. Hey, Peter, I see you, my man. You like chin down, ma'am. I'm just like chilled in here. Peter, you have to work on the paper to understand geometry. You must work on a book and a pen. You guys are amazing, though.
Right, are we ready for some answers? I see lots of hands.
Yeah, let's see, who haven't we talked to? Kwanele, we are all yours.
Yeah. Good morning.
Hi, Kwanele.
So I'm going to say x plus 139 is equal to 132 degrees.
Awesome. And what's your reason?
Because of the corresponding angles.
Okay, so which shape were you looking at there? Was it the F, the U, or the Z, or the N?
F.
Okay, so careful. F would be something like that. So then we'd be working with that angle and that angle, or F could be this way, and then we'd be working with this angle and this angle. So here we're actually working with a Z shape, and we're saying that those angles are equal. Do you agree, Cornelia? Cornelia, do you agree?
Okay, Cornelia, I hope that you got that, okay? And if you didn't understand, please, you're welcome to put your question on the answer. Babal, have I talked to Babalo? I think so. Palesa. Palesa, we are all yours.
Okay, so you would say x plus 139 equals 32 degrees alternate angles.
Good.
Then x equals 132 minus 139. Then x is equal to -7 degrees.
Perfect. Awesome. Well done.
Nicely done. Take screenshot, my pebs. So all those hands, if you are there to answer the question, lower your hands. If you are there to ask a question, then keep your hand up.
Okay, guys, there's just a couple things I want to unpack here before we move on. So the first thing is, I didn't use corresponding angles just because it wasn't the easiest way to do it. However, you can do corresponding angles if you want. You would have to do it a bit like roundabouts, and you'd have to do some other calculations. But you could eventually use it much in the same way as you could use co-interior. But the most straightforward, easiest way to get to X is your alternate angles here. All right, so that's the first thing. Second thing is, often we do not get a negative answer for an angle size. So like here, -7, that's not really a value that we ever really work with. That being said, what we need to bear in mind is that if these angles have to be equal to each other, so if 132 has to be equal to x plus 9, sure, x plus 139, Well, that's already way too big than what it needs to be equal to. So it makes sense that x is negative. And remember, you can always double check yourself by taking your answer and substituting it in. If you go and say -7 plus 139, you'll get 132. So it's not often that we get negative angles, but it can happen. It's the same as it's not often that we get fractions or decimals for angles, but it can happen. So just, it's for me to show you that these things can happen, but it won't pop up a whole lot. Okay, so you've seen it, it can happen, but don't stress too much about it. And you know you can check your answer if you're unsure. I'm sorry, I know I'm moving around a lot. I just need to get comfortable. Okay. Righto. Can I get a thumbs up, thumbs down on how we're feeling after those, I don't know, in total 5 questions? You can react, you can put it on the chat. Just want to see where you guys are at. Can't do maths today, can't do English today. I'm really doing well today. Okay, that's not a lot of thumbs up. Can I get a couple more before I carry on? Good, good, good.
Yeah, doing great. Well done, my pibs.
Right, guys, awesome. So let us go and have a look. These are a little bit harder, but that's okay because I know you can do it.
Yeah, my pibs can handle it. Remember the fun. We're trying to look for FU and N and everything else.
And everything else, yeah, exactly. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm actually going to do this one with you. And then we've got another one that, well, you've got lots of other ones that we can do that you can practice. Okay, so Onako, I appreciate the enthusiasm. I'm just going to do the first one together. And then from there on, please do raise your hand to answer. Alrighty, guys. So first things first is, even though it's labeled ABC in terms of the angles you're wanting to look for. So here's angle A, here's angle C, and here's angle B. You don't necessarily have to do it in that order. It's kind of labeled in that order to try and help you. But honestly, if you don't see it like that and you want to start with C, that's fine, as long as somewhere you've given me an answer for what I've asked for. Alrighty, so I'm just going to start with A because that's the first thing I can see. If I go and have a look at my diagram, I see I've got parallel lines. Now I also, or rather what that means is I've got a Z. So there in purple is my Z, which means that this angle A and this angle 80 are alternate angles. That's the first thing I can write down. A is equal to 80 degrees, alternate angles. Remember your parallel line. So in this case, it's VW is parallel to ZA. I don't know why there's a 1 there. Sorry, I should have taken that out. We can just scratch it out. Right, so that's A. If we then go on to, it again, really doesn't matter where we go on to. If we then go on to B, I can see that B is potentially a corresponding angle. The reason I'm saying that is because I've got like this upside down F shape going on over here, which means that 50 and the angle B are equal to each other. So B is equal to 50 degrees, but now my reason is corresponding angles. And again, state your parallel lines, same ones, VW parallel to AZ or ZA. It really doesn't matter which order you put them in. Right, the last one I have to do is C. Now C, there's a couple, actually for most of these, there's a couple different ways you can do it. I'm going to do C in that I can see that C and A are vertically opposite to each other. And so C is also equal to 80 degrees because vert up angles are equal. Now, like I said, there are many different reasons you could have given for some of these, and those reasons are absolutely fine. You could have used corresponding angles for angle C. You could have used, what else could you have used? Corresponding angles for angle C. I mean, you could have done a couple roundabout ways to get co-interior angles to find B, but there are different reasons that you could use to get these answers. That's how I've seen it. You could do it differently. As long as you got A is 80, B is 50, and C is 80, that should be okay. If you're really unsure of your reasons, please by all means pop it on the chat so we can double check. But your reasons might be a bit different.
Okay, so Palesa, is that hand to ask a question? Let's check.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi, Palesa.
Ma'am, sorry. Ma'am, the question 5, the one we did after the brain break, ma'am, the Zoom calling left, ma'am. So can I quickly mark it, please?
There you go.
Thank you, ma'am.
Pleasure. Take a screenshot if you need.
Yes, ma'am, I'm done. Ma'am, didn't you say in algebraic it cannot be a negative?
Okay, so like I said, sometimes it isn't a negative a lot, especially when we're working with angles. We don't often get negatives, and like it's very rare you're ever going to see a negative. But that doesn't mean to say we can't set up an equation where there is. So this was just to show you that it is possible, but we often don't work with it.
So, ma'am, if it's a positive, it's wrong.
For this specific question?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so it should be -7, because think about it, if you put the 7 back in place of x, it needs to be -7 plus 139 in order to get to 132.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Cool, pleasure. Sorry, everyone. Alrighty, Emmanuel, is this a question?
No, ma'am, it's okay, ma'am. You answered the question.
Okay.
It's okay.
Perfect, cool. Alrighty, guys, so let us have a look at our next one. So here we've got a diagram, and I'm asking you to solve for A. So I'm going to let you try it by yourselves. Look out for those parallel lines and the shapes they create. And then you can pop it on the chat. You can raise your hand if you would like to tell me what you have found A to be in this case. Remember your reasons, super important. No reasons, no marks. Oh.
We can do this, my pebs. We are nearly there, guys. We are nearly there. Let's hold on. We are nearly there.
Oh, sorry. I'm clearly having a very, very great Wednesday. Okay, guys, look for those shapes. The second, and like the clue is the second they've given you parallel lines, you're probably going to have to use them somewhere. So just bear that in mind. Remember your reasons. I'm seeing some reasons on the group, which is awesome.
Okay, whenever you're ready to just send my pebs, can I answer your questions?
I'm ready.
Okay, who haven't I talked to? Sanele. Sanele? Take us through. Sanele, are you able to take us through this question? I don't understand why. Sanele, there we go.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi, Sanele.
I nearly had a heart attack, but now I'm happy.
How I did it was 5a plus 40 degrees equals a plus 100 degrees, and it's vertically opposite angles.
Okay, are you 100% sure on your reason? Because I definitely do agree that they are equal. Oh, golly, sorry. So remember, vertically opposite angles would be like that angle over there being equal to that angle over there, or this angle being equal to this angle. But in this case, I agree that they're equal, but it's that Z shape. Do you agree?
Yes.
Okay, so what is the reason for the Z shape? Do you remember?
They're helping you on the chat.
Good,
yeah,
well done.
Well done.
Angles, and CD is parallel to AB. Okay, awesome. Right, Zanele, you can carry on.
Then I brought the 40 degrees to the other side, which becomes a negative. And I brought the A to the other side, which becomes a negative also.
Good, well done. So something like that.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay.
Then my answer was 4A equals 60 degrees.
Excellent. And so how do we now get A alone?
Oh, we divide it by 4.
Excellent. And what is 60 divided by 4? Okay, what's half of 60?
It's 30.
And what's half of 30?
Oh, it's 15.
Well done. Excellent. Well done. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, so exactly in this case, we could use alternate angles to work out A because we know that they're equal to each other. And so A is equal to 15 degrees.
Well done, my babes. Well done. So if those hands are up to, okay, no, it's no hands. I guess you guys understand. Oh, you guys are just doing good today. I'm gonna cry. So happy.
Hey guys, I know we have quiz. Okay, if you're not understanding, please either raise your hand or pop it in the chat so that we can try and help you.
Yeah. Everyone understands. This is like the first time in the history. Oh, Ingamazia. Inganam. MP, is that a question? MP, you gotta like unmute on your side.
Yes,
there we go.
ma'am. Hello, ma'am.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm battling to understand this specific what is this called again?
Question.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so where are you struggling? What isn't making sense in terms of what I've written down?
Starting at 4A.
Okay, cool. So if we have a look, are you happy why I've said that the angles are equal? So do you agree that 5A plus 40 must be equal to A plus 100?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. Well done. So in doing that, what I want to do is I want to bring the A over to the left so that it's with its like term. And I want to bring the 40 over to the right so that it's with its like term. Now, in order to do that, I have to use inverse operations. So those of you who are also asking for another explanation, hopefully you are listening. Now, when I bring it over, that becomes a minus A because of inverse operations. And when I bring the 40 over, it becomes a minus 40. So that's why on the right-hand side, I've got 5A minus A. And on the right, I've got 100 minus 40 because of my inverse operations.
So,
now yeah.
Sorry. So A has an invisible one next to it.
Yes, exactly. So if we want, you can write it like that.
Thank you, ma'am.
Does that make more sense now why it's 4A?
Yes, ma'am.
Excellent. Well done. Okay, so guys, just to finish off the thought, 5A and A are like terms. If you subtract them, you get 4A. Same thing here, 140 are like terms. If you subtract them, you get 60. And then you just go and solve for A by dividing both sides by 4. They have to be equal because of my Z shape, because remember, Z shape is alternate angles, and alternate angles are equal to each other. Alrighty, so you'll see.
I think we still have question for Pumzile has a question. MP, I'm gonna just lower your hand down. Pumzile, you can just click on your side to ask.
Sorry, ma'am, I pressed the wrong button. I didn't mean to raise up my hand.
No problem.
Okay. In that case, my teacher Sam will wrap things up. And well done for today.
Okay, guys. So so sorry, everyone. I hear you guys asking for more questions, and I do completely understand, but we do have. Okay, you lucky you are asking, pretty please. I'm gonna do it with you. All right. If you are happy, Yolanda has very, very nicely posted the quiz link on the chat, so you can go ahead and do the quiz. I'm going to have a look at this one here. I'm doing it, so listen. Okay, because we can do it. We've got 5 minutes, we can do it. Right, so we've got A, B, C here that we need to find. I am going to start with A. And guys, again, start with whichever one you want. Completely up to you. The reason I'm going to start with A is because I see that I've got angles on a straight line here. So I know that A plus 65 plus 70 degrees must be equal to 180 degrees. And that is then angles on a straight line. That then means to get A, I need to say 180 minus 65 minus 70, so that I get that A alone. And 180 minus 65 minus 70 is 45 degrees. So A in this case is 45. I always like to write it on my diagram, but that's just a me preference. Okay, now I need B and C. So I can see that I've been given parallel lines. So I want to see if I can find some Z's, some U's, and some F's. Now looking automatically at this, I can see a Z shape over here in yellow, which means that the 70 degrees and the C are equal to each other. So automatically I can say that C is equal to 70 because of alt angles. Remember to state your parallel lines. AB is parallel to HD, but I don't actually have to do any working out there. So that's C. The last one I have to find is B. And if I look at B, I actually have another Z. I just have to go from the other direction. But I've still got a Z between the parallel lines, which means that the 65 and the B are now equal. So B is 65 because of alt angles again. And again, I have to state the lines that are parallel to each other. Okay, so guys, I think what's really important with these sorts of questions is before you even start answering it, look out for, have you been given parallel lines? If you have, start identifying your Z's, your U's, your F's, all of that sort of things. And then start to sort of go slowly and work things out. If you are like really, really stuck, just start working things out. You will eventually have worked out enough information to help you get to where you need to be. But you need to have all of your reasons somewhere in the back of your mind so that you know, okay, I'm looking for parallel lines. Okay, I'm looking for the cross shape. Are they vertically opposite? Do I have any straight lines and angles on those straight lines? And so all of those things will help you to be able to answer these questions. Okay, so like I said, quiz link on the chat.